Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Renee Summerhour. The continuing conflict in Israel is impacting locals. That begins our top stories. Sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. One Las Vegas Metropolitan Police officer is getting ready for duty in the Israeli Defense Force.
Do I have orders to return? Immediately, without hesitation, yes. You have emergency orders. Soldier, return.
Metro Officer Ariel Sally spoke with the Review-Journal before he leaves for Israel, talking to us about what is pushing him to go to the front lines.
And it quickly transitioned to, Mom, I'm coming. We can either help each other or I'll do this on my own. She quickly understood where my heart and where my mind was at. And she's been there for me ever since.
Our full interview with Sally will premiere during Monday's 7 at 7. An officer fired 8 shots Tuesday night at a man armed with a large kitchen knife who ran at police near UNLV. In a Thursday afternoon press conference, Metro Police said the shooting occurred around 10:35 p.m. in the 1400 block of East Harmon Avenue. Body-worn camera video showed 29-year-old Tristan Cooper confirming that he called 911 and then ran towards officers while holding the knife. No officers were injured, and Cooper underwent surgery after getting shot 4 times. He faces 2 counts of attempted murder, among other charges. More digital difficulties hit the Clark County School District. CCSD said this morning that it was, quote, experiencing an interruption of its internet services. It was not immediately clear whether it was related to its recent cybersecurity issues, but Cox Communications said it has identified construction-related damage to its fiber system. Henderson's Mayor Michelle Romero highlighted the city's plans for the future during her first State of the City address Thursday, while also congratulating its hometown sports teams.
And if I'm a little hoarse today, it's for good reason. Our Lady Aces, headquartered in Henderson, are now 2-time WNBA World Champions.
Romero spent most of her speech outlining Henderson's new strategic plan: community safety, a healthy, livable, sustainable city, quality education, economic vitality, and higher performing public services. Fewer Californians are moving to Nevada and heading to Arizona, according to a new state-to-state migration figures released Thursday. Nevada's gains dropped from more than 62,000 people in 2021 to more than 48,000 people in 2022. Arizona went from more than 69,000 to 74,000 people during the same period. Real estate experts say housing costs are a major factor. In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. The 2-day Emo and Pop Punk Fest, When We Were Young, returns to the Las Vegas Festival grounds this weekend. This comes after 3 sold-out shows last October. More than 60 bands are set to play each day across 5 stages, including Blink-182 and Green Day. One important thing to keep in mind if you're planning to go: there's no parking at the venue. So check out our guide to the festival at lvrj.com for tips. But right now, Review-Journal's John Katzlamides has more headliners you can check out this weekend.
Cat's Trifecta begins at the Chelsea at the Cosmopolitan with the great Billy Idol performing there this weekend and through October 28th. Mr. Idol told me about the experience of performing at Hoover Dam in April to raise awareness for the ongoing drought in the Southwest. That's going to be a theatrical release in November. Streaming information to be announced. We have Earth, Wind & Fire at the Venetian Theatre. They are a reliable party band and they always sell out. And Piff the Magic Dragon celebrates his 1500th show at the Flamingo on Saturday night, and so does Mr. Piffles.
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Clear skies and calm winds holding steady from this afternoon is in your forecast for this evening. Lows around 61 degrees. For your weekend, temps will continue to gradually decrease, 90 degrees by Sunday. Daytime highs will stay in the low 90s until the start of your work week, where temps will drop dramatically to about 79 degrees Monday. We'll stay in the low 80s for your daytime highs next week. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada Bank on Accountability, the Fremont Hotel-Casino in downtown recently completed the last part of its $50 million property remodel. The Boyd Gaming-operated property on the Fremont Street Experience unveiled an updated casino floor with a more open floor plan and higher ceilings, along with a renovated hotel lobby and casino bar. The work was a continuation of a previously announced property remodel that debuted in late 2022.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. When the UNLV Rebels football team takes the field Saturday at Allegiant Stadium, they'll not only be vying for a 6th win and a bowl berth, but unveiling new threads for homecoming. UNLV previewed the new uniform combination on social media, announcing they would be trading in red for pink on Saturday. Football players have traditionally donned pink in October in support of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The Rebels kick off against Colorado State at 4 p.m. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Raiders are consensus 2.5-point favorites over the Bears in Sunday's game in Chicago. The line dipped from 3 on Thursday following the news that Raiders quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo would miss the game with a back injury. A bettor at South Point Sportsbook bet $50,000 on the Bears +3. The consensus total is 37.5. The Bears have a 5-1 over-under mark, while the Raiders are 5-1 to the under.
In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. With Halloween around the corner, trick and treaters are getting ready to explore their neighborhoods, but it also highlights other risks like pedestrian injuries. Some tips to consider: those who are handing out treats at home can help improve safety by keeping pathways to the door well lit. Drivers should be extra careful on the roads that day, especially between the hours of 5:30 and 9:30 p.m. when trick-or-treaters are most likely to be out. And remember, reflective tape for costumes and trick-or-treat bags. A men and women's cancer health informational and discussion will be held this weekend. This event takes place tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Nevada Partners. It will be a 2-group discussion with men and women on prostate, colorectal, and breast cancer screenings. Physicians will be present to speak to attendees to answer questions in small group settings. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 p.m. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here next week for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.